Okay guys, next exercise we're going to go through, you're going to be standing up, wearing socks to get the sliding effect if you can, unless you have a slider at home. We're going to be focusing on working your right glute, your right bum muscle, but your left leg, the front of your left thigh is going to be actively stretching out here. So to start off, just look at your feet. Your feet are going to be at hip distance apart. You have space behind you for your foot to slide back. I'm going to get you to press down through the heel of the right foot and allow your left foot to slide back along the floor, allowing your body to tilt forward, keeping all the weight and the energy through this right side. Left knee isn't quite touching the floor, but you go close. Then you press down through the right leg to stand back up tall, allowing the left leg just to slide in and to follow that movement. And go again. So relax the left leg, load through the right, sit deep as you can, allowing the right knee to travel forward and out will create a bigger stretch, and then press down and stand back up tall. So there's almost no weight through that left leg, which forces the muscles of your right leg to work, mainly your glutes, but also your quadricep muscles here as well. And each time you go down, as you warm up into the movement, you should create a bit more range of movement. And again, more workload for your glutes and for the front of your thighs. Your left leg should feel less of a stretch as you warm up into it too. And when the left leg becomes more relaxed, it allows for, again, more range, but more workload to the area of focus. At the moment I'm gripping my pelvis with my hands. A progression would be to bring the arms up in the air. To do this, the arms are hanging by your sides, and as you go down, the two arms reach up high. And as you come up, the two arms are back by your sides. As a further progression, if that feels comfortable, the arms stay up. As you go down, the arms stay up in the air, and as you stand tall, same way. It just adds to a bit more instability, stronger stretch through that left side of your body, more workload through your right. Feel free to stop when you're standing, but also to pause, rest, recover, join back in whenever you need to. Okay guys, next exercise is a continuation from the previous movement. We're going to start by setting your squat position. Your feet on the floor roughly at hip distance apart. I'm going to get you to slowly start to send your hips back. And as your hips start to move back, you'll notice a forward tilt from your upper body. Just allow it to happen where you'll feel unstable. So your feet need to stay firmly down to the floor. If you place your hands on your thighs close to your knees for a moment, we'll set the next position. So you're looking towards your feet now, again roughly hip distance apart. Place your hands just inside your knees and just think about sending your hands apart. Just a slight stretch here for the inside of your thighs, but you'll feel your glute muscles starting to connect. Keep those knees apart, slightly wider than the width of your ankles if possible. Just try to avoid them tracking back in. Now you're going to press down with all your energy through your right leg, through the heel of your right foot. You're going to lift the heel of your left foot. You're going to grip your pelvis. This position is now set, and the energy should be strong in your glutes as well as here. If it's stronger here, the pressure could be too strong towards your toes. You've got to send those hips back and keep the heel down. Now left leg slowly starts to slide away, keeping the pelvis completely still. You can hold here, or you can reverse and bring it straight back in. Back to your starting position, heel of the left foot is always lifted, and you slide back again. And notice I'm tilted quite far forward because I can sit deeper into the exercise. But it's okay to do that as long as your back is flat. So just continue to move the left leg slowly. The energy isn't through the left leg, it's through the right. So between here and here, no movement. Right glute switched on, the quadricep muscles here working hard. If you do need to rest and reset, just take a moment to stand back up, reset position, set your squat again, connect with the right muscle groups, make sure your back is flat, lift the heel and join back in. Just remember as you're moving, it's not the number of repetitions that you do, but the time under tension for the muscle group. And final exercise, part of this sequence for the same muscle groups again. Without the workload in the front of your thighs, it's going to transfer now into the back of your thighs, but your glutes, your bum muscles, still the main muscle group of focus. So standing up tall with your feet are at hip distance apart, I'm going to get you to press down into the floor through your right leg and just let the left foot lift slightly off the floor. Now having a wall or a door in front of you like I have position here is a good position to start with because this is quite unstable. The aim from here is to keep your back flat, shoulder blades together and your left foot off the floor. Now don't lean forward, don't think about moving towards the wall in front, but think about sending your hips right back towards the wall behind. So similar to your squat, but without any flexion at the knee. Reach the left leg right back to the wall behind you. Keep reaching back, and you'll notice your body is tilting forward, but you're trying to delay that movement. And if you really need support here, put your hands on the wall or the door in front, and just press gently into the door or the wall, and slowly continue to make your way further down. To come back up, just drive the hips forward, come up as tall as you can. Try not to touch off the floor. Try also to become less reliant on using the wall if you can, and then go back into the movement again. So your hips are moving back, your head is moving forward. Although you might be looking down, you think about lengthening the spine. Your shoulder blades are back together. The work is strong up through the back of that right leg. And again, you're driving the hips forward to come up tall. And then reversing the movement, you're sending your hips back during the lowering phase of the movement. Keeping your back flat, feeling the stretch increasing through the back of that right leg as you continue to make your way down, then coming back up with control. So I wouldn't worry too much about the arm movements here. If you didn't have a wall in front, you felt stable enough, one option would be to reach the arms forward as your left leg is reaching back. It would add to a bigger stretch and more workload through your midsection. But it can also add to more instability, where we're really trying to get the glutes to strengthen and the hamstring muscles to lengthen. It's meant to challenge the stabilizing muscles around the ankle and the knee joint. Keeping your foot firmly down into the floor will prevent the foot from rocking as much. And think about your knee as always slightly right of your ankle, which will also prevent your knee from coming inwards. You should feel that workload now really beginning to increase into your right hip, your right glute muscle.